Hello, witnesses. So as we all know, this year has been interesting, and I'm sure you've heard somebody remark that the last time we were all truly happy was in the summer of 2016. But do you guys remember how much we despised that year as it was happening? I mean, all those celebrities were dying, and I'm sure something else bad happened too. But then somehow it just kept getting worse and worse. It got spaghetti noodling worse. But ProArts and the Timothy Morris Band are here to make it better. ProArts is a non-profit organization with a theater based in Kihei, and tickets for their Quarantainment series just went live. Each Quarantainment show is a 45-minute feature featuring local talent from Maui, art of all different kinds, from comedy to music to theater, etc. And that includes the Timothy Morris Band. On October 3rd, we became the first rock band to take the stage at ProArts, and our show is going to be announced very, very soon, so you can go over to proarts.com and find your tickets now. It's $15 per show or $50 for a special 5-show package. Each show will be available for a month, so please jump on that. So without further ado, I bought an $80 pawn shop guitar. So for you to learn a little more about this guitar, I'm going to hand it over to the voice double that edits my videos. So I picked up this Ibanez Gio with no serial number at a pawn shop right here in Wailuku for just $80. Now after some post-research, I found out that these guitars go for about $250, so it's pretty much a steal, but I was struck by how well it played and the slim taper neck of slim taper necks. I was also struck by how well the pickup configuration covered all of the normal configurations that I would use on my other guitars. But most importantly, I was shocked at how well it played when I picked it up and it had rusty strings and clearly had not been tuned in years. So I pointed at this Ibanez and told the nice man at the pawn shop that I was going to make a spontaneous decision on that one, and make a spontaneous decision I did, and then I carried this. But I was like, no, it's okay, it's only $80 and I'm going to put a Floyd Rose on it, it's going to be super cool. Besides, Eddie Van Halen just died and I'm allowed to act out, okay? I was listening to Fairport. It's my birthday, okay? I'm going to do what I want. It's my money. Why did I even try to play Van Halen? So first of all, a lot of things have changed since my last video. I turned 18, I cut my hair, I got this guitar, my dad built a talk box, I started drinking Canada Dry, and the biggest shock to the music industry was the death of Eddie Van Halen. Eddie Van Halen was one of the greatest musicians ever to live, and so I was having a hard time. And on my birthday, I walked into a pawn shop, just planning to look around, and I saw this guitar, and I just felt instantly connected to it. And of course, I was drawn to the $80 price tag. And I've never even liked Ibanez's before. I've never seen the point, but I thought in honor of Eddie, it's time for something more shreddy. I find that this guitar kind of gives me everything that I need if I could only use one guitar, and I guess that's sort of the beauty of the Ibanez design. With the HSH setup and the single coils in the in-between positions, you can get all kinds of sounds out of this guitar, but why am I talking about it? I should just show you. As always, I'm running through my trusty AC15 cranked all the way up, and there might be a tube screamer on a couple times, I don't know, we'll see. Here's the humbucker in the bridge position. You can also get those lovely chimey strat tones out of this guitar. And of course, my favorite position, the middle position single coil. You can also get these warm tones with a bit of chime on the fourth position. And of course, that classic Les Paul neck position. And of course, it can rock. The only real problem that I've encountered with this guitar is the tuning stability, which is totally forgivable because it was originally $250 and I got it all rusted up at a pawn shop. But my next project is to put a Floyd Rose system on it, so the next time you see it, it'll have a chrome Floyd Rose and a locking nut, because I can't exactly do dive bombs right now. So overall, this guitar turned out to be quite the win for me, I think. And I guess the lesson that I took away from this, and that I hope you take away too, is not to overlook those cheaper guitars, because there is a gem to be found. Ibanez pun. I'm quirky. Of course, I can't vouch for the quality of all Ibanez Gio guitars, but I am quite satisfied, so if you see one, check it out. Thank you for listening to me talk. Again. Also, shout out to Sami and Daniel Donato for watching my 10 rock albums you're missing out on video. It was such an honor to have some of my heroes watching my content. I'd also like to thank anybody that's a newcomer to this channel from that video. It just turned out to be a big success for me. So welcome to my channel, and I hope this video wasn't even more off-putting. Well, this is my $80 pawn shop guitar, and this has been Why You Should Care. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and ring the little bell for notifications. And be sure to head over to proartsmaui.com to check out the Quarantainment series. You won't regret it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go take a burrito out to dinner. Bye.